Quando Rondo show canceled after Lil Durk buys every table in the building. Let's get into it, man. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe. A lot is going on in this King Von situation, and more things is coming out. It's just taking over social media altogether. Now, we talked about the 50 Cent and T.I. situation and T.I.'s remarks, and T.I. came back and tried to clean up what he said. Now, on the latest is Lil Durk allegedly bought out every seat at Quando Rondo's event. Now, Quando Rondo was allegedly supposed to do a show November 28th, and they're saying, fans are saying that Lil Durk bought out every single seat. Now, Adam 22 of No Jumper actually came out and he spoke on this, and he basically said that fans were claiming that Quando Rondo's next show is canceled, but because Little Durk bought all the seats, but it seems that the show is actually canceled because of Quando's legal issues. Now, we do know that Quando's homeboy Little Tim was arrested and charged in the King Von incident. And we don't know if Quando Rondo is actually facing charges or if anybody else in his camp is facing charges as well. As well as I wanted to point this out. There was a actual picture of King Von put up on the internet, and it was a picture of his autopsy that went around and was floating around on Instagram and Twitter and everywhere else people could post it at. And I'm thinking to myself, like, who would go inside of the morgue or wherever they're holding King Von's body at and snap a picture and release that to someone on the internet, man? And I said this on my Instagram. All of you guys are getting a front row seat. If you don't live in Chicago, if you're not familiar with how the drill scene goes or how these individuals operate with each other, especially when someone dies from the other side, you're probably looking at this and saying that this is crazy. But on both sides of this feud or whatever we want to call it, these are the things that both sides do. Now, I was just listening to King Von. I've been listening to the new album, Pretty Tough, since it came out. And, I mean, if you listen to the lyrics and listen to the words, he mentions a lot of people from the opposition or the other side of the tracks who aren't no longer here. So, with that being said, you know, some of the things that we see people from the other side doing when it's concerning King Von, a lot of people is looking at it and they're frowning upon it. And I'm not saying that it's right, but this is just what has been going on for quite some time. You can go back to 2012 where you see tweets of King Von actually taunting his ops when some of their loved ones pass away, as well as the people on that side taunting their ops who would align themselves with King Von doing something similar. So this isn't nothing new. It's just new to people who haven't been paying attention, but that still doesn't make it right, man. We're going to see about this show being canceled, though, and see if Quando Rondo is actually in any type of legal trouble after what took place at the after hour spot in Atlanta. As far as we know, he hasn't been charged with anything so far, and I haven't heard of an arraignment for Lil Tim yet. So when all of that information comes out, we'll go back live. But as of now, the show has been canceled due to legal reasons. We're not sure though if that's saying that Lil Durk did not buy the seats at the concert. But I will say this though, it's going to be something between these two camps for quite some time. I don't see them letting it go. Von was somebody who was bringing a lot of people up out of the situation he came out of. Him and Durk is really ways for people to get up out of the situations that they're currently in. So you kind of just took somebody from a group of people and a family that was very important to their situations, man. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. I'm Amadi the Ruler. Make sure you hit that like, share, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so you get notified each and every time I upload new content. Peace.